So this should have been as part of the UV description, but I forgot to put it in there, so make it a separate little short here. Fluorescent bulb. How does the fluorescent bulb work? Well, it works by producing ultraviolet light, which is ridiculous because ultraviolet light is not visible, but when I look at a fluorescent light, when I look up there, I see light, so clearly there must be something else going on. Ultraviolet light works on this principle. Take a tube, put a voltage across the tube, put a voltage there, and you will see this happen in a few days, but not with an ultraviolet, not with a fluorescent light, but something else. When you do this, you cause magical things to happen. Well, for now we'll call them magic, but in a few days we'll see exactly how it works. But for now, just know that there are like gas molecules inside here, and when you put that voltage across there, they start shooting out ultraviolet light in this case. Depending on what kind of gas is in there, they'll shoot out different kinds of light. Now you still haven't made very much light. This is actually, what you're seeing right here is kind of what would happen. Like, oh cool, oh, whatever. That's not giving me much light. So I want it to make light, and so what we do is, remember I was telling you about that different kinds of molecules that will suck in, they'll eat up ultraviolet light and they'll spit back out visible light? Well, some things do this really well. There are these things called phosphors, which kind of are like a white powder. And what we do is we coat the inside of this bulb with these phosphors, and so it's completely powder coated. And if you've looked at a fluorescent bulb, you see it's white, right? Has anyone ever busted one open before?
Yeah.
And is there a white powder that comes out?
It gets white powder all around.
Yeah, that white powder, those are the phosphors. That's what we're talking about. Those phosphors, if you were to collect them and shine something like this on them, it would look really cool. I've never done that. I should try that. Because they should give off white light. And this is a much more efficient way of making light than the standard incandescent way, which is to cram a whole bunch of electricity through a high resistance filament that glows then. It gets hot. In general, the hotter that a bulb is, the less efficient it is, because you want to make light, not heat. And so we've known for a long time that fluorescent bulbs are more efficient than incandescent bulbs, but they're also kind of a pain because you had to have that big ballast and all that kind of stuff, and it wouldn't fit into a lamp. And so only recently, in the last several years, we've gone to compact fluorescent bulbs, where you can take a fluorescent bulb but make it in a shape where it will fit into a lamp. And so that's where we're going as a society, because it's much, much, much more efficient. We're tired of wasting all of this energy by just burning up all these incandescent bulbs. And so I believe that the 100-watt incandescent was recently made illegal, I think. So I don't know what that's going to mean for easy bake ovens, but we'll see what we have to do next.